All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So today we're going to talk about some reasons why you probably should go ahead and pick up the OnePlus Nord N10 Now, this device is one of two devices that OnePlus decided to bring to the market to kind of cater to a different price range, and that's really what this is about. This is their mid tier, if you will, according to the processor device that they're offering to the world. So there are some reasons why. Now, there are plenty of reasons why you probably could pick up this device. I mean, it's a lot of them, but I'm just going to go over a few of them in this video. So the OnePlus Nord, there's another version. There's actually several versions actually, but this is the one that you should probably grab for a number of reasons, and the main reason is price. You can grab this for $299 unlocked directly from OnePlus, or you can get it free on some carriers. So do your research. I believe it's Metro that you can get this free on, but you'll have to decide, if you want to switch to them or however it works. I don't know how it works with Metro by T-Mobile, but I know that I've seen a lot of people say that they got this for free just for buying it on Metro, I believe. That is an incredible deal. And $299 from the start, though, is not a very bad price at all. Now, the $299 price range is tough, but since this device you can get it unlocked or on a carrier, it's just a good buy for the price. There's really not much more I can say about that. The price on here is absolutely fantastic. Now, aside from the price, the screen, I'm going to fire up a video here and we'll take a look at the screen. Now, with this video sample, you can go ahead and listen to the speakers on here because that's, just a part of the deal. But I'll get back to the speakers, but I want to play a little sample here.
What's up, folks? It's your man Jay back with a quick video on the Cadillac CT5V. It's a Friday at the filming of this video because I try to drive this car every weekend, but I wanted to come over to this spot.
So the display on here is something that, man, you're just going to have to accept is beautiful. It's not an AMOLED display. It's not a big fancy Quad HD display, but it is 90 hertz, and I think that's something that the world is into today, and OnePlus decided, hey, we're going to give them 90 hertz even at this lower price range. And this is, in fact, a lower price range, folks. Don't think that the 300 is high for this phone because of other reasons. I mean, you can, but in this video, I'm telling you that 300 is a fantastic price for a screen like this. Now, yeah, you have a bigger part of the phone at the bottom, and you have this bigger punch hole camera at the top, but that shouldn't sway you from looking at this display and saying, wow, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful, beautiful display. It truly is. And that's just one. And again, seeing as though it's 90 hertz, you can turn off 90 hertz. I suggest you just leave it on, man. I mean, it's not going to hurt you to leave it on. But, it's up to you to decide how you want to. Obviously, now putting it at 60 hertz, you get somewhat better battery, but not much. And we're going to go into that next. But somewhat better battery by turning off 90 hertz. I don't think it's going to be that much difference. So, battery life. That's another reason why I think you should buy this. The battery on this thing is probably enough battery for a techie, that person who feels like, oh gosh, I need a bigger battery. It's not going to last all day. Yeah, it will last you all day. It will last you all day. Battery life always, though, remember, it depends on the user. Battery life depends on the user, so just bear that in mind. Coming in at a 4,300 milliamp hour battery, you should experience fantastic battery life on this device. Now, again, it depends on the user. However, most people with stock software like this, and I'll get to that, again, I'm leading into the next thing, but most people using software like this, which is not bloated up or with a whole bunch of different stuff, it's just more than enough to get you through a full day and into the next day. I haven't had this phone die on me in 24 hours yet. I haven't had it die on me yet. And I actually went back. Now, the original OnePlus Nord that I got from Wireless Place, I don't have that one anymore. That was to me on loan. So I went on ahead and got the T-Mobile version of this. It was just too good of a deal to pass up. it's just fantastic. Not the Metro, but the T-Mobile version. Same company, just one's locked to one part of the company or whatever, and one's locked to the other. But I had to have this device. After that loan period was up, I thought, man, I really like this device, so I'm going to go ahead and go get it. So I think that for the battery life that you're going to pull down, your network means a lot too. Remember, you need to be able to have a solid connection at all times. I don't run my T-Mobile line on Wi-Fi very much, but network. I had a person ask about network, or no, they asked about dual SIM phones, and they were getting poor battery life. And the first thing I told them was, "Is your network poor? If your network is poor on a device, you're going to get bad battery life." Bars. So just keep that in mind. Battery life depends on you. It depends on how many applications you're running. It depends on what you're doing. Like I'm letting this video play here. That's sucking just a little bit of battery, but 4,300 milliamp hour battery in this thing is incredible. Now, the next reason I would tell you to buy this is all the features and options that are here. There are way too many features and options in here for me to list. So I'm just going to go over a few of them. Not even just a few of them. Again, the 90 hertz. The 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage. Those two alone should make you smile. They should make you smile. They really should. Because having a phone in this price range, and then you also have the Snapdragon 690. That's a feature of the phone that I think you can appreciate because it's in the 600 series, but it's one of the later processors. And so the performance on here is absolutely fantastic. I have yet to have any issues with performance. There's nothing, I'm just not experiencing anything out of the norm with the device when it comes to performance. And that having the Android 10 on here, I'm pretty sure it's going to get Android 11. It's just a matter of time. It's going to be Oxygen OS whatever, because that's how OnePlus does it. But I really feel like the 6 gigs of RAM, the 120 gigs of storage, the Snapdragon 690, just the camera setup on here. I didn't even go into the cameras because, again, that's another feature of the device. I didn't put it separately, I would say. But that's another feature and option on the device. The camera setup on here is absolutely great. I did a camera review on here, and I'll give you an updated video on the cameras later, but there should be no difference between the devices, the T-Mobile version and the unlocked version, and the there just shouldn't be the international. They should all pretty much perform the same on the cameras, I would think. But having 128 gigs of storage and just knowing that you can expand this memory up to 512 gigs, that's a huge plus. Having an SD card slot is just something that you guys always ask for, something you guys want, something you guys complain about. It's up to you to decide if you want to expand your memory or not, but a 512 gig card is not very much these days. Most phones don't even offer an SD card, and a lot of you guys want them. Isn't it strange that on the lower price devices, an SD card is an option, but on the higher price phones, an SD card is not an option? That's just weird. It's not like a permanent option for you. That's just, I don't understand that logic of thinking, but I know it's just a way to try to get you to buy the higher tier. I guess it's because of the processor and things like that, but I know it's just a reason to try to get you to do that. So nonetheless, there are a lot of features and options here. You'll pick out a feature or an option that I didn't mention, and that's fine, but leave it down below in the comment section. Now, the last reason I would tell you to buy this is pretty simple, and it's the availability. Again, you can get it from wirelessplace.com. You can get it from OnePlus yourself directly.com. You can get it from the unlocked version from them. And Metro by T-Mobile offers it, I believe, and T-Mobile offers it. So, this is just one of those devices that is kind of universal. It's like they're trying to take a page from Motorola, because remember, Motorola was one of the companies that it worked on all carriers. One of the first companies that it worked on all carriers, and I thought that was pretty dope. So I don't know if this works on Verizon or anything like that. I doubt it, but I said for the cause. But I would tell you that the availability of this device is pretty nice coming from OnePlus. This phone is a phone you really should take a look at, and I know you will appreciate it once you actually get it in hand. Again, the performance is great. having a 90 hertz display, and then being able to customize this thing too. That's another feature and option that you can do. So it's up to you to decide how you want to customize your device. But I always tell people it's really, it comes down to what you like. In a device like this, ooh, I like the orange. See how that orange looks. In a device like this, you can customize this thing any way you want in there. So I'm gonna tell you that if you're looking for this powerhouse, this got the latest processor on paper, and it's just this beast of a phone, and you want everybody to know that you have it, look in another direction. This doesn't have the Snapdragon 888. It doesn't have 16 gigs of RAM, blah, 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 all that stuff. But I can tell you, the average consumer is who I'm talking to right now. This is a phone you should consider. And I have a lot of phones under $300. It's not just because this is new, but it's just nice. It's a nice addition to the 300 or less price range that was much needed from OnePlus. Now, they do have the N100, which is even lower price than this. Is $179. If you're just really tight on money, that device is a good device too. Maybe I'll go buy one of those too. I mean, I'll just buy one from T-Mobile or buy the unlocked version. I don't know. But nonetheless, OnePlus is trying to get themselves in an arena where their feet can be planted and still remain relevant and make money at the same time by not cutting too many corners. And I think the fact that they have a 90 hertz display on here, a big battery, lots of storage, nice amount of RAM, and a solid processor with great cameras, you can't go wrong with this, man. So if you pick this up from T-Mobile, Metro T-Mobile, for free or a discounted price, let me know in the comments, and also let me know what you think about it. Not just because you got it for free or whatever. Is it worth $299 if you got it for free? Now, that for those people that posted, I got it for free, it's a fantastic phone. Well, what if you didn't get it for free? What if you paid $299 like me, bars? And would you still like it as much? I think it's totally worth $299. Like, of course, there are plenty of other options out there that higher processors, more RAM, different brands. It is, but availability on those are sketchy and not as much. So tell me in the comments if you got one of these for free. Tell me if you got one for free, how you feel about it, and if you would have had to pay $200 for it or $299, would it still be a great device? So I recorded this in 21:9 for those people that have those 20 and 21:9 devices. This should stretch out on your screen fantastically. It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. Z Fold 2 is in full effect in 21:9 for you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.